Hi everyone, and welcome to another watch review. We have today yet another Seiko. Yes, I have a lot of Seikos in my collection. Never can have too many Seikos. This is the vulnerable Seiko Sarb033. This is a very popular watch on the internets. The watch forums, even quite a few YouTube videos on this watch. And it's not hard to see why that is. This is a watch that is not going to cost you a lot of money and has absolutely superb finishing and detail. As I said, people have been talking about that for a long time, but you really have to hold one in your hands or see one up close. I would say actually hold it in your hands because you want to move it around a little bit, see the textures. It's stunning. I mean, the amount of detail that Seiko can put into a watch for about $300. Never mind that just the reliability of the actual mechanism itself, but the case, the dial, the hands, the markers, the printing, it's just astonishing for the price. Really, really is. I think I have to be fair. I did hesitate on this watch for a while. Why did I hesitate? It size. I think the first time I looked at this watch, at about 38 millimeters, I felt that it was too small. At that time, I was really getting into, watches as a hobby, and, bigger diver watches were what I was after. Even the Orient Bambinos that I picked up, for example, those are like 41, 42 millimeters, fairly big watches. So 38 is, it's kind of pushing it as small for my 7.25, 7.5 inch wrist, 19 centimeters for others. But I don't know. I just, maybe it's a temptation of, again, like as you know, I live in Tokyo, so I go to Amazon COJP, and I see this, and it can be at my doorstep, same day. So that does help the impulse buying, maybe a little too much, but that's what I did. I bought this. I got it. At first, it did look a little bit small. I popped out just one link. But once I put it on the wrist, I was like, damn, this is really beautiful piece. And when you have a bunch of larger watches, there is a place for something smaller, a little quieter, a little more refined. As you may have seen in my other videos, I do have a Rolex Explorer 1 that's 39 millimeters. And so, that if you have experience with that watch, it doesn't look as small as it is, 39 millimeters. And I would say the same thing for this one. At 38, it looks a little bit bigger because of, I think, the width of the dial and just the way the lines are done. It doesn't look that small. That being said, it wasn't that long ago when 36 was the standard man's watch. So 38 is certainly not small. But if you use the dive watches, it'll seem, undersized. But, if you're looking for, a great watch for semi-casual, business type look, with a shirt, this is a really great choice. It's also a great choice for jeans and a t-shirt too. I mean, it can go with that as well, but it's going to go with the shirt and tie a lot better than a big bulky dive watch. Like I say, I hesitated out of my collection. Once I got it, once I actually had it in hand and on my wrist. So glad I did. Really, really glad. It's one of those watches that I just will not sell. It's just one of those kind of watches I know I can wear for the rest of my life because of the understated character and quality and class of it, the modest size, and of course the Seiko quality. That 6R15C movement inside, it's never gonna go wrong on you. It'll always be dead reliable. So I mean, for $300 and change, you get a watch with superb finishing, superb quality, great style, timeless character, just fantastic details like the multi-level brushing and polishing. The markers and the dials themselves are beautifully finished. Even the dial, it is true. Some people have said it. On different lighting, you probably can't see it here, but it's kind of black, charcoaly, and with the right lights, you can see a little hint of really, really deep brown in it. And those are the kind of aspects that, an ever-changing face that I think really makes a watch special. And again, I really do think this is a special watch, and it deserves to be in any collection. And recommend you pick one up if you're at all attracted to it and having a desire to add it. So that's it from me on the Seiko Sarb 33. Go out and get it if it tickles your fancy. Cheers. Bye.